federal government, you get to rest the whole of today and tomorrow. But let's do this real quick. It's time for us to look at stories that are trending and stories on the front pages of newspapers across the country. It's the review. You are officially welcome. My name is Obi Ivy, and this is Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. Now, if you go over to our Facebook page at Super FM PH, you will find all of the headlines that we'll be looking at today, and you can as well drop a comment. And I would really love to take your comments from the social media. Okay, but let's move on real quick. I do have joining me on the program today one of our very own, and he's like a regular on the show and always a delight having him, and that is Barrister Living Jamala. Good to have you on the program, sir.
Good to have you, Ivy, and let me seize this opportunity to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Wishing you more fruitful years.
Amen. Thank you. All right. So first story. It doesn't have a positive whatever. It's not a nice one, but it has to be said anyways. Nigeria loses $6.91 billion to FDI decline. And this is from the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. And it says that foreign investment into Nigeria has declined by 81.46%. That is $6.91 billion from $8.49 billion in the first quarter of 2019 to $1.57, that is $1.57 billion in the corresponding quarter of 2022. I mean, imagine a whooping decline. As at the first quarter of 2019, it was $8.49 billion, but now is $1.57 billion, and it's worrying to say the least. They say that Nigerian capital importation released this today. And according to the Bureau, since the first quarters of 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022, there has been a steady decline in the capital inflows into the nation's economy. And I'm sure we know why some of these things have happened. But yes, let me hear your response to this one.
It's quite easy to understand why there is a decline in the foreign direct investment. It's easy because one of the indices of attracting development to an investment to every nation, that there has to be a stability of the system. Insecurity in Nigeria has not helped the nation in any way at all. Investors can only put in their investment where they are guaranteed of a return of that investment.
Yeah.
That was where they believe that the investment will in the nearest time possible begin to yield fruit for them. Now, no one invests in an atmosphere of chaos. No one throws in even the least penny in an atmosphere of uncertainty. Mm-hmm. And that is the state where Nigeria is, if you look at it on the global scale. The news that emanates from Nigeria to the outside world has always been on the negative trend. And so investors will be scared to bring in investment into a place that is unstable, a place that is uncertain, a place that cannot be guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think that is one of the principal reasons where we are having a decline in the FDI.
Mm-hmm. It's really sad. Anyways, away from that, though, fuel scarcity may worsen, and we know that there are long queues in the capital territory of Nigeria, Abuja, and Ipman has come out to say that they may embark on a strike. You know, oil marketers have yet to receive a response from the federal government as regards the outstanding payment of bridging claims incurred by dealers for the transportation of petroleum products across the country. And they might just go ahead with their proposed strike after this Salah break. It's disheartening, you know, according to members of, according to their spokesperson here, Members of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, stated this on Friday that they are prepared to go on this strike because a communique that was delivered detailing their demands, again adding that the federal government has failed to meet the demands, and as such it would result in the mother of all queues, using their words, mother of all queues. And it is quite sad. It is. And here's what they're saying. Marketers under the aegis of Natural Oil and Gas Suppliers Association, they're calling on the Central Bank of Nigeria to make the United States dollars accessible for the imports of petroleum products, as this would help reduce the cost of the commodity, especially and particularly diesel. Please, what do you make of this particular story?
It's unfortunate that the issue of petroleum availability in Nigeria has continued to linger, despite the huge sums of amounts the government of Nigeria claimed to have invested in the system.
Yeah.
If you recollect, for the past 6 to 7 months, the NNPC has failed to remit to the federal accounts any monies whatsoever, and it claims that they have been using the proceeds or the profit to settle what we now call subsidies. And yet, those actions of government are not being seen to be of benefit to the ordinary citizen. Government claims they are spending trillions of naira into subsidizing the product, yet there is no availability. It has been so in Abuja for the past 2 to 3 months, long queues. It has also been so in some part of Lagos. Port Harcourt, the price is uncertain. If you see where they are selling at the normal price, you see queues all over. But if you move to the next station where you see less queue, the price is not that of the official.
Mm-hmm.
So we question the actions of government, and we cannot say of a certain their sincerity. And the Minister of Petroleum for State has not actually told Nigerians what actually is causing the unavailability of this product.
No response whatsoever. None whatsoever.
And even when you see it, like diesel is for 750, 800, 810 naira. In a country where we have this product in abundance, it is sad. It is very, very sad. And the attitude of government looking the other way when people talk about these things have been the reason why we are yet to have a solution to our worries.
Yeah. It is sad. And speaking about strikes, anyways, medical health workers threaten solidarity strike if NLC calls for workers to go on strike. Now, the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria, MHWUN, has put its state councils on standby to declare a solidarity strike for university-based, jointly signed by their national president and acting secretary general, Biobelemoye Josiah and Awulu Kiyawa. They classified that the body would not hesitate to act if the federal government fails to resolve the ongoing impasse soon. And it's not just them, it's not just them. It's quite crazy because electricity workers have also said will shut power sector if NLC declares action. The workers in the nation's power sector have threatened to shut electricity. Now, under the aegis of the National Union of Electricity Employees, NUE, the workers argued that the carefree towards nationhood. It is crazy, to say the least.
Yes. Initially, we were made to understand that the only language the government understands is a strike.
Yes.
Afraid of. They are now comfortable with taking into.
Sorry to interrupt you, but let me just put it